What's up, everyone? Welcome back to United Obsession. I am Daniel Lawrence, and this is your post-match analysis of Aston Villa versus Man United. Guys, first of all, happy Christmas. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope all your families are nice and safe, and everyone's having a pleasant Christmas time. Despite what's happening on the field, you need to know how to take a bit of time out and just relax and try to, put your feet up and enjoy Christmas for a moment. Right, getting back to football. So, I've been looking and I've been listening to a lot of Man United fans over the last 24 to 48 hours. So, there's a lot of people that think that we played better, that we didn't deserve to lose, that we were the better team. And if you look at the numbers, because you need to remember, football is a numbers game. It's all about results. It's all about numbers. So I want to go through the numbers with you, just in case if you haven't gone through them already. So Man United had 15 shots, 6 on target, which is actually 2 more than Villa. And we pretty much dominated the game. That is true. We had nearly 60% possession. 60% possession. That's very, very good. We had we had a lot more possession. Normally, when you have the possession, you have the power. You can create, you can choose how to create the opportunities. Unfortunately, we can't, at the moment, we can't seem to get the best out of our strikers. A lot of players played terrible. Boy, I'm going to start from the back. Lemons, I'm not sure what's happened to Lemons recently, but he's declining. Over the last couple of games, everyone's noticing this, but no one's actually really talking about the situation. And look, I like Lemons, but he needs to start getting back to his best. And what I mean is, when he just joined Man United, those first couple of games, he was amazing. I'm not sure what's happening at the moment. So I'm a little bit concerned about the Lemon situation, but we'll keep a close eye on him and see how he does going forward. The next game is going to be no walk in the park. Newcastle are a very big team, they've got a lot of big players, and the last time they'd done us over. So I'm also quite concerned for up-and-coming game. So we got Euro, who absolutely was playing disgraceful on our last game. And I don't know what's up with Euro. He's been playing horrible. He's been giving away easy possessions, opportunities to our opposition, something that you can't do. A lot of people think, the first goal was, to his blame. And I saw that in that first goal, he was a stride too slow, which was why we really conceded that first goal. So that was poor. I thought our whole defence was poor, to be honest. I thought Shesko was extremely poor. I thought Dorgu, now with the Dorgu situation, it's a little bit more complicated than it actually seems. And I'll tell you why, because a lot of people rate Dorgu. And he has got a lot of positive things on his side. However, I've noticed with Dorgu is that, first of all, he doesn't score goals. So he's definitely not a long-term Man United pedigree player that I would want at the club. I mean, I want Dorgu out. I want Ahmad out. We need to really start structuring our teams. We need to start getting the... Look, this is Man United. We do not just take average players. We need world-class superstars. And I'm being serious. A lot of people rate these players. I don't rate them. Dorgu is a good player, yes, but that's about it. He's not world-class. No, he's not. Is Ahmad world-class? No, he's not. I consider world-class players to be scoring goals. So these are very average players in my book. So And Dorgu, he had a lot of possession and he did cross the ball many times. However, he can't seem to effectively create opportunities and pass the ball to our strikers. He lacks that last mile, which we badly need. I mean, he's not like a Luis Diaz who has all the attributes that we're looking for. We need someone like that. So, Dorgu, he had an okay game, but he needs to start focusing on delivering the ball to our strikers' feet. Now, I think if we look at, since Embuemo is not available, we've asked Šeško, we've asked Mount to step in. Did Mount have a good game? Not really. He had a lot of opportunities that he failed to capitalize on. And if we look at Xerxes, he also had a pretty poor game. Look, in general, it wasn't a good performance by Man United. I thought Bruno played okay. I'm pretty saddened about his situation, his injury situation. We'll have an update on that in our next video. But in general, I think Man United need to step up. These are very average performances. Yes, we have more shots, but they don't convert to goals. We need to start scoring goals, not just taking shots, because anyone can take shots. Those shots are only worth something if they convert it into goals. And I thought as well, Ugarte, poor game, lost a lot of possession, gave the ball too many times, too easy. And I just thought it was really, Man United, it just in general, didn't seem to capitalise on the possession. If we keep that possession percentage up per game, then yes, that is a big plus. But we need to start converting our possession into goals. Because at the moment, we're not taking, well, I mean, we're not taking the shots on targets. We had more shots on targets than Villa, but we weren't scoring the goals. So that is a big eye-opener for Man United fans. And look, overall, we committed a lot more fouls, and then that wasn't good. I thought we need to definitely start fixing up on that. For some reason, the fouls are really going up by United. We need to stop getting nervous and start playing real football. Stop fouling your bloody opposition. Start getting yellow cards. We need to smarten up a lot. And look, overall, I thought we could have done a lot better. I just thought United could have done a lot better. And Cunha, his first goal was a good goal. But he had a header right in front of the goal. Everyone saw it and he missed it. He had the opportunity to equalise, but he didn't. We pay so much money for this guy. How the hell can you miss that header from so close? I think you're like probably a metre out from the goal line, maybe max 2 metres. Nothing more than 2 metres. So, in general, a lot of underperforming by everyone. And our next game, we definitely need to turn it up because Newcastle are no joke. The last time they effed us up. So I am worried about what is going to happen in our next game, but I'm hoping Amorim can change things around, because if you're not, you're going to have to go, my friend. That's it. Your time is just up. A lot of people are saying trust the process, trust the process. Listen, how much more time do you want? You know, people say he needs a couple of years, couple of seasons. Are you crazy? For those fans out there that keep on saying that he needs a couple of seasons, couple of years, and keep on comparing to other managers, are you really telling me that you want this nonsense, this absolute madness to continue for the next couple of years? We're at the moment, because we're in a suicidal position. Yeah, Man United fans cannot take this any further. This embarrassment. We have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. Each game is just a total madness. Everything from top to bottom of the club. A lot of things need to be changed. Everything needs to be changed. A lot of players need to go. A lot of fresh legs need to come in. The players that are not performing, put them up and sell, or put them on loan, but get them out. So Man United have a lot of shuffling to do, especially next month. Next month, we're definitely looking to get 1 or 2 players at Man United, especially in the midfield area, which is badly where we need strengthening. Because at the moment, a lot of clubs are doing us over from the midfield. Everyone knows we're weak in the midfield, despite our world-class players that we currently have, which is Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. I mean, those two are superstars, but they're just not doing it. So, and don't expect them to be around longer. You could expect those two could be gone next year. Absolutely. They could be gone next year, and they probably will. So, Man United have a lot of shuffling to do. But in general, I thought Man United have a great opportunity to win at Villa Park, despite our poor performance, because it was a poor performance. Guys, let me know what you think about the situation. Was Man United the better team or not? Leave a comment below, and if you haven't subscribed, guys, please subscribe. Let's help the channel grow. Stay safe. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.